Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Where's Wetzler. I'm your host. Mark Wetzler. We are back with episode 33 on the road to 1600. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far, or had a wonderful day. If you're watching this in the evening, I am wearing a Connor McDavid shirt with him made to look like Jesus, in support of the Edmonton Oilers, who play tonight in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Go Oilers. We left off yesterday at 1360. We're going to get into some no-move duels in a second. I had something I wanted to mention. Oh, yes. It's that Namibia, the country of Namibia, just northwest of South Africa, is now on GeoGuessr, which is so exciting. If you hadn't had a chance, check out the map Namibia with a bunch of A's at the end, made by our boy Flickshot. Shout out to Flickshot, my fourth favorite YouTube content creator, maybe fifth, maybe third. We got W Rudolph 112, 1373 rated player from the United States of America. This is probably Germany with those Bullards. And let's see if we can see some arquitectura. Joder. What does this look like? It looks south to me for some reason. It looks like... what does it look like? It looks south. I don't know. I'm going south-ish. And it was Luxembourg. Shout out to W. Rudolph, 112. Why do you have a 112 at the end of your name, Rudolph? Why? Let me know in the comments, please. Sun is south. Got a U-Haul, so we're probably in the US. Feels south. Doesn't feel too south though. It feels, I might go like Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma. I'm worried this is like a crazy West Coast. I'm going to go Missouri, Arkansas border. It was Oklahoma. We both went for Arkansas, but he's closer. Shout out to W. Rudolph, 112. I'm drinking black tea as per usual, guys. Maybe I'll get some mate today. That looks like a French pole, if you ask me, and you were asking me. And that says défense, which is a French word. Means don't, basically. Défense de fumer. Don't smoke. Where do we think this is? I actually don't know. I'm going to go somewhat north. Yeah. Défense de fumer. Shout out to W. Rudolph 112 for clicking in pretty much the exact same location as me once again, but slightly closer once again. Annoying little habit of his. This looks like the west coast of the US or Canada. Is it Alaska though? Is it Alaska? I mean, it looks like I-90 going up to... Yeah, this is like for sure I-90 going up to Snoqualmie Pass in Washington State. We are just getting some amazing Washington rounds. Maybe that stretch. I don't like how it doesn't line up. Why doesn't it line up? It's supposed to line up. Doesn't line up there either. Doesn't line up there either. But I'm going to click there. Why doesn't it not line up? I mean, it's 4 lanes. Is it ever BC? I don't know. I'm clicking there. It was over here? Oh, because that's where Snoqualmie Pass is. Oh my gosh, I'm a fool. I'm a fool in love, guys. But we're closer. At least we're closer. We're only 43 kilometers away in what is probably a Mexico here. Although we do have a wooden pole. That baller looks like it could be Mexican. We got a single yellow line, which is good for Mexico. This feels kind of like Yucatan-y, kind of Campeche-y, with these low shrubs. Hopefully it is Mexico. It was Yucatan. W. Rudolph going for Tamaulipas, which could look like that too, kind of. I actually don't hate that guess. I do not hate that guess from W. Rudolph. We've got sun. It says pare, and I can't tell if this is Brazil or Argentina, actually. Yeah, this is a tough one. I think it's Brazil, but I would love to confirm that. Signs don't really say much to me. Oh, this is a tough one, but I kind of love it. I might go like Sao Paulo outskirts. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's kind of dry, too. It's kind of dry. I'm going Sao Paulo outskirts. I really don't know. Okay, it was there, and they went for Colombia, and that's a dub for us. So let's go. Let's go. I might have to have more tea. Celebrate the dub. What do you guys think? What do you think about black tea? Are you guys tea drinkers? Are you coffee drinkers? Do you drink caffeine at all? Please let me know in the comments. What about yerba mate? That's the best caffeine, but it also kind of like messes you up. Or energy drinks. Some of you might drink energy drinks. Some of you might chug a Red Bull while clicking maps. I don't know. We'll be back. All right, we're back with duel number 2 of the morning. We have Gigi Gabriel from Italia. Buongiorno, Gabriel. We've got Kienberg and Rabendend. St. Wolfgang. Altmarkt. I don't think I've heard of any of these places. So probably gonna be a middle click, which I know is disappointing. Is that Southern architecture? Let's say it is, maybe. Maybe we look for Kienberg and Rabenden. Kienberg? Rabenden? Wo bist du, Kienberg? Do we care? We don't really care, do we? Got corn. Is that a southern thing? Maybe. Let's go a little bit south. Karlsruhe, Mannheim, Neunkirchen, Merzig, Heilbronn, Stuttgart, Tübingen. Just practicing my German pronunciation, as you guys probably are too. And it was Max Southeast. Oh my gosh, it's Altenmarkt an der Alz. Obing. What a wonderful, wonderful language. Mediterranean here. We got a long antenna. Israel, or is this Israel with the long antenna? Why do we have white car long antenna? Is it just Greece? We got wooden poles. Maybe it is just Greece. It feels Greek. I'm a little worried it's not. I don't think it's Cyprus. Maybe it's one of the islands. If it's Israel, then I'm just kind of screwed, but I don't know. It doesn't feel... I'm not convinced it's Israel. I think it's Greece. It's Cyprus. How is it Cyprus in a million years? They went for France. Good guess. Cyprus, come on. Okay, Sweden, I guess. Gen 2, interesting. Is that a Danish flag? Doesn't look like a Swedish flag. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Could be a Norwegian flag. Gen 2 Denmark? Could be a, yeah. I gotta go Denmark, I think. Okay, great guess from them. It was up by Randas. Tough start from us, tough start, but hey, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be just fine. We're gonna get a round that suits us when it counts with the multipliers. We're gonna be just fine, guys. Norway with these long dashes. How far south or north? That's the perennial question with Norway. And I don't think we go crazy far north here. We got some big trees, so I think we keep it down here on the peninsula, or on the bulb I guess you could call it. I think this could be anywhere. This could be quite south. Yeah, we're fine. We are fine. We actually did a tiny bit of damage there. Gigi Gabriele is a good player. Anyway, moving on to Turkey. Beautiful log here. Beautiful log. These wide open plains with a non-flat roof, and it's got some red tile. I mean, this feels like a central click to me. Don't really know what else it would be, but it feels, yeah, it feels pretty central. Could it be out here? Yes, it could even be quite far east. So maybe I will go a little east, actually. Maybe I'll go a little east. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Because I feel like it, okay, it was right where I was kind of thinking I should click. And then I convinced myself that I should go further east. Anyway, round 6 coming up here. Massachusetts of Connecticut Valley District Office. Okay, cool. Herman Cove, whatever. Somewhere in the middle of Massachusetts. We are not going to look for this because we could look for this all day and not find it, and it doesn't really matter. This is just a multi-building round. Shout out if you've been to Massachusetts. I've been to Boston, and that's about it. Nice find from our boy Gabriel as we move into round 7 in what looks like Switzerland with the low cam and the everything else. And do we have any language? No. I'm going to click somewhat east. I don't know. It's tough to tell if that was French or German in the distance. But this should be Switzerland. This should be Locam. I missed Locam recently a few times, so I'm glad to not miss it today. It was way further east, and Gabriel clicked Zurich. Once again, getting closer. We're doing just fine though, guys. Just fine in Washington State, and we're just going to click it real quick just in case they miss those bollards. They probably won't. This is actually probably not the best guess, but it'll be fine. We're just hoping they miss the bollards. But this should be Washington State with those brown bollards. Yep, and it was pretty close to where I live. So fancy that. They went further southeast. India, wonderful, wonderful. This is going to be... Oh, we have a Gujarat poll. That's pretty crazy. Maybe they won't see that. Maybe they don't see that Gujarat poll. And they did see it. And was it even Gujarat? It was, but it was max southeast. That holy poll is a Gujarat thing. Russia is the thought here. Huh. Interesting. It feels like Sweden or... What kind of antenna do we have? I think that's... I'm going to say that's C-type. I'm not. Is this Russia? I'm not... Why am I not fully convinced that this is Russia? I mean, it should be with that chevron, I would think. Yeah, so I'm going to be keeping this west unless I see some larches, which I don't think I do. Like, yeah, it feels like Karelia to me. Even the road, like, between Moscow and St. Petersburg, possibly. Maybe, I don't know, or Oh my gosh, please let me survive that. Yeah, I've survived that just fine. Oh my gosh, I did not expect it to be that far south. They nailed it. But I'm just glad to have survived that round. Interesting, interesting. We have Southern Pines, I guess, here. This is the craziest round. This is like Northern Alabama, maybe. This is a wild one. I think those are Southern Pines. Oh, is that a birch though? Oh my gosh. That was scary. That was really scary. Yeah, that was wild. Breathe. Oh dear. This is great. This is wonderful. We are somewhere in Russia, I guess, and I mean, it feels kind of north to me. Is it ever the road up to... Oh gosh. I don't know where to go here. I mean, my first thought was over here. That was my first thought, but I'm wondering if it's the road. Why can I never find Altai? My first thought was here. But I'm worried that it's actually the road that goes to Yakutsk. But I think that's dirt. I'm gonna keep it Altai. I don't feel great about it. Nope. Dang it. Ah, that's so frustrating. Was it the road that goes to Yakutsk? It was. Oh my gosh. That's so frustrating. So frustrating. All right, we are back with our third and final duel of the day. We've got Gabriel again. And we've got a Brazilian pole with supports. Oh man, I am still just bumming. That's possibly a Sao Paulo pole. I mean, just because it's concrete. Here's a guy with his twin brother riding on a tandem bike. That's a pretty funny joke. Yeah, I guess just because of those poles, I'm going Sao Paulo. Man, I'm so bummed that I considered Yakutsk and didn't send it. Paid the ultimate price in that last duel. Pretty bummed about that. I feel like this could also be, I don't know, further south in coastal, or I don't know what this is. This is a weird one. Yep, further south in coastal. On the one road, well, no, I have not. I've been to this town, Pelotas. That's the one. Actually, I have been close to that road. Okay, let's go to South Africa, shall we? Let's go to South Africa. Hang out there for a bit. And where should we go in South Africa? I don't know exactly what this is, but I want to say it's somewhere in this region, or it's down south there, which I did not expect. And I'm hoping to do to Gabriel what Gabriel did to me in the last duel, and that is get revenge. Philip French Road, Southwest 312th Street. This feels like the Pacific Northwest to me. Why do we not have a front plate there? I don't know. But it feels very much like Washington State. Man. We have front plates there. I think it's just Western Washington somewhere. Station. I mean, this feels just like downtown Seattle to me. It might be somewhere in Seattle. Lakota Middle School. Philip French Road. I haven't heard of that. I think this is Washington State, though. Actually, it might be BC? No. Wait, what? No, it was down in Federal Way. And they got the Seattle vibe. And there's a woman walking her 2 dogs in the alley out by my apartment. And we've got this. First thought was actually Taiwan. But that pole looks Thai. The poles look Thai. I'm going Thailand. I don't know where this is, but the poles look Thai. So that's what I'm sending. Kind of a gnarly one. Hopefully it is Thailand. And it was, and they went south. I don't know why they went south, but they did, and that's great. Gabriel, why did you go south? Tell me. Maybe he was hedging for like Malaysia or something. We were getting a lot of the United States. I can't remember what those diamond bollards are. I think they might be a Montana thing. Montana, Wyoming. I think they are a Montana, Wyoming thing. Maybe even Colorado too. You may have noticed that I say Colorado and not Colorado. I don't know why that is. That's just, I spent the first 6 years of my life in Colorado, and that's the way my family has always said it, so that's the way I say it. But most people say Colorado. And it was Montana. They absolutely nailed it. We're basically tied. Gabriel is a good player. C'est un bon joueur. If I don't go Ireland here, then I should not be allowed to play GeoGuessr or Scotland. Tons of rock walls. Like, are rock walls more Irish? Or are they more Scottish? I don't know. This could be Scotland. Could very easily be Scotland. I don't know what accent that is, but anyway, hopefully it's Ireland. I don't know. We got Scotch broom there, maybe. This could, yeah, I don't know where this is. What just happened? How is that Spain, and how did I not know it was Spain, and how did they know it was Spain? Okay, Brazil, shake it off. Supports. Oh my gosh. This feels kind of like... Is this ever Rondonia? Got like Goya's cows. But this vegetation kind of makes me think like Rondonia. Like these plants right here. And those trees. That ridge is wild. I kind of want to go Rondonia. I don't know. I am going to go for it. This could be so wrong, but I'm going for it. And I might just lose here, but that's okay. That's how we learn, guys. That's how we learn. I'm sending Rondonia. YOLO, it's probably going to be like Goiás or somewhere out here. Or somewhere completely different, but trusting my gut. And it was Mato Grosso. And 26 points. That is heartbreaking. That's so heartbreaking, guys. They went to Roraima. We have Russia. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, it feels kind of Ukrainian, kind of south. I know that that's a little vague. Ukrainian and south. Steering wheel on the left. Okay, that's a good data point. Pipes. We're going somewhere near the Ukraine border here, and we're going quite south. Part of me wants to just click Eastern Ukraine. I'm going to do it. So cheeky. So cheeky, but I'm doing it. I'm hedging it. This is such a cheeky guess, but It feels right. And if they nail it, we're going to lose. But this feels okay. Does it feel okay? I don't know. Oh my gosh. That is so cheeky and terrible, but awesome. Wow. Gabrielle, I knew that was Russia, but it felt like that Ukraine border area. So GG's. Glad to get a win there. 1375 on the rating. Woo, can finally exhale. Maybe go play pickleball. My neck hurts. I've got like this pinched nerve thing I'm dealing with. It's not fun. Not fun, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.